What is going on? I know you're busy. You got tons of things to do. So do I. So I'm going to make this a very quick and powerful video for you. Right? I'm going to save you probably 3 years in your entrepreneurship journey and thousands of dollars. Okay. There's 5 books. 5 books I think every entrepreneur should read. 5 books that I have read and have helped me on my journey. And I'm going to give those books to you. We'll go over some high level stuff to build that $1 million business. My name is Devon Travell, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game, and author of Launch It, 7 Steps to Launch Your Business. Let's launch. Okay, so book number 1 that I'm positive you have heard of before is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, personally, because of the life that I've lived, I've gotten the re-edited edition with Dennis Kember on here as well. Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice, but it has the same fundamental message in here. And the fundamental message with Think and Grow Rich is that the roots from all riches grow from the seeds of your thoughts, right? Literally, you can think your way, you can manifest your way to riches. And it goes into how riches isn't always just money either, right? They go over the 9 riches of wealth or wealthy people, and none of them are money, right? It's people, it's dreams, it's goals, it's ideals, it's energy, things that you most likely have already within you. Okay, so Think and Grow Rich is a great one to really start off with, to work on your mindset, to work on how do you see yourself, how do you value yourself, and how can you think your way to creating value in the world that will lead to monetary riches down the road. Book number 2. It's kind of a big leap from Think and Grow Rich as far as complexity, but this is a great book to get, and this is Built to Last by Jim Collins. Right, so this book goes over what really is the foundation of a successful corporation or a successful brand. Right, Google, Apple, Nike, Pepsi, Disney, all these corporations, they have been around for a long time for a reason. And Jim Collins states that it's because, one, they have big and hairy, audacious goals. Right? They are trying to change the world. They are trying to solve a problem. They have a core mission and a core purpose that their whole entire corporation or their business can get behind. And one of the big things that I pull from Built to Last is building out. Right? This is your core values, your core purpose, your mission, your vision, and your big, audacious, hairy goal. Right? In order to really have a successful business and something that's going to last past just you, something that's going to last more than the 5-year average that most small businesses have, set up your core ideology and make sure you are built to last. All right. Book number 3 is, now this is awkward because I don't know where this book is. I know I have it. Maybe my queen took it, but I have this book somewhere, but I can't find it. But it's the 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. Great book by Al Rise. Great book, and it's shorter than this. So this is part 2 of that series called the 22 Immutable Laws of Branding. Also a really good book. A little bit thicker than the first series was, but really good book, right? So the 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing will teach you the law of leadership, the law of category, the law of first. And there's so many different laws, or 22 to be specific, laws that he has determined that can help you in marketing. So for one, it's called the law of extension. And what this is basically, if you have one core brand, for us, it was a health company, and you try to extend that brand into a different market, it's not always going to work out for you, right? When you think of 7-Up, had the core brand, core identity of being a lemon lime soda, a non-cola, non-caffeine soda. That was its brand. When it tried to pivot into creating caffeinated beverages like Coca-Cola, like Pepsi, it didn't do too well, right? So look at what is your core brand of your business right now, and it may be better, instead of extending onto that brand different things that are going into different markets, it may be better to create a whole separate brand, a whole separate business or entity, so it can have a lane of its own. That's definitely a lesson that we had to learn when creating True Health Forever. And then we created Black Wall Street, the board game. These were very different companies, very different brands that needed their own lane. All right, book number 4, still in line with marketing, still in line with how can you get your ideas out there into the world. You have probably heard of this book, but it is Contagious by Jonah Berger. Okay, and in this book, it really talks about how can you make your ideas go viral, and not just viral in the sense of everybody's posting it on social media, because just because everyone's posting doesn't mean everyone's paying. Hello. But this says, how can you really make sure that people are talking about your brand? They're talking about the experience that they're having with your company. They're talking about, how they found out about your webinar, how they found out about your amusement park, your book, your board game, whatever it is. So they really goes into a few things. One that I will highlight is he's really adamant about focusing on the emotions that you want your customers or your audience to feel, the emotions you want your product to evoke within an experience or with someone purchasing it, right? Make sure your product or your experience gives them an emotional experience, because we remember memories that we have emotions connected to, right? You remember the happiest times, you remember the sad times, you remember the funny and good times, right? So the more that you can have your customers feel something, and the more emotions they can connect to your problem and to your product and to your brand, the more memorable you're going to be, and the more they'll want to talk about it. Number 2 thing that I learned from this book is, it's called I think it was social capital, right? People want to feel like they have social capital. They want to feel like they know a secret that no one else knows. So if they find out about your business and you have some secret deal, or you have some secret membership, or you say, don't tell anybody about this new deal, it's only for a certain select exclusive amount of people. Now, if I know that, and I know someone who this Contagious book can really help, I'm going to feel like I have some inside information. I'm going to share that inside information, because it may make me look better, right? It may increase my social capital. So those are just 2 lessons in here. This is a really good book, Contagious by Jonah Berger. And fun fact, this is one of the books that Nipsey Hussle read, and he learned about the $1,000 or the $100 Philly cheesesteak sandwich, right, that was being sold. So then he started selling his mixtape for $100 as well. And that's how he kind of caught on and tipped a little bit towards the mainstream with selling his mixtapes for $100. So Contagious, go get it. All right, now for my tech people out there, right, for my fellow tech nerds out there, this book is definitely for you, right? Everything else was good psychology stuff, good mindset stuff, marketing, branding, visioning, really good stuff. But now we're gonna shift just a little bit to the technology, and this is The Third Wave by Steve Case. This is a really good book if you're trying to understand all this metaverse talk, if you're trying to understand all this Internet of Things talk that people keep talking about. This book came out before all of it officially happened. And Steve Case, one of the founders of America Online, AOL. Yes, people used to use AOL before there was Google, before there was Bing, before there was Yahoo, right? There is AOL. And he really breaks down where the future of the internet is going, right? How it started as just a place to be and to share ideas and to share a post, and then it matured into a place where you can purchase things like an online digital global mall, and then it transformed into a place where you can interact with people all over the world with Facebook, with Instagram, and then the very next level is going to be how our machines can now talk to each other and communicate with each other and pay each other, and how we as entrepreneurs can own machines or own the intellectual property behind machines, and they can be working for us, right? This is the self-driving Tesla that can be a taxi. You own the taxi, and every time people, get in your self-driving Tesla, they pay you. This is setting up a website that has automatic webinars on there. So as people are registering and they're paying for the registration, you're getting paid. You have a video that's already there, and it's just going, right? Take it a step further. This is your refrigerator having its own wallet or its own money, and it pays the power company instead of you having to pay the power company. It can get really deep. But my tech folks on there, the third wave. And if you're not a tech person, but you want to kind of understand a little bit what the future may look like, because you want to future proof your business and make sure it's prepared for the third wave and the fourth wave and the fifth wave, go ahead and pick this book up. It's a good book. And last but not least, this is actually the sixth book. I got a bonus for y'all, right? And I got a bonus even after this bonus. So definitely stick around. I appreciate you. If you watch this far, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate your support. We're going to keep on giving y'all more content that will support your journey and your launch into entrepreneurship. So make sure you like and subscribe. Now, for your first bonus, I got the E-Myth by Michael Gerber. And unfortunately, I don't have a physical copy of this one. I definitely listened to this on Audible while running and working out. It's a great book, though. And in the E-Myth, they talk about how as entrepreneurs, we think we need to be working in order to be making money, right? We think we're going to build a business and we're going to run the business. I'm going to be the founder, the CEO, the marketer, the secretary, the person who emails people, the person who DMs people, the person who makes YouTube videos and edits the YouTube video. You don't need to do everything, right? That's the myth. And what Michael Gerber talks about in this book is how can you start to create processes, right? How can you write a SOP, standard operating procedure, so you can start hiring other people to help build your brand, right? And book number 2 was Built to Last by Jim Collins, right? You make the vision, you make the mission, you set the goals. Now in the E-Myth, you're writing out your procedures. That way, when you hire people who are committed to this vision, they can do the work that you would have done, right? And I can tell you firsthand, our business has definitely taken off since I stopped editing videos, since I stopped emailing so many people, since I was able to build a team. Me and the Queen were able to build a team, and now the business can take off. So I highly encourage you, listen to the E-Myth. You may not be able to, start hiring people right away, but start writing down your processes, right? What does it look like when you record a YouTube video? What does it look like when you upload a YouTube video? What does it look like when you email potential clients? Write all this out, create a training manual so that one day you can hire someone else to do that work. All right, those are the 5, and I actually gave you a bonus. Those are the 6 books you should read as a new entrepreneur. Read those 6 books and you will literally save years and thousands of dollars in courses and trainings and school, all that stuff. Read those 6 books. And if you want another bonus, right, because you stayed so long, I appreciate you. The time of recording this video, it was actually my birthday yesterday. So if you're saying happy birthday, I appreciate you. I see you. I feel you. We love you, right? Go to happybirthdaytravell.com. That's www.happybirthdaytravell.com. And you can get your ebook and physical book for the 7 steps to launch your business. This book just came out on my birthday. I appreciate everyone who pre-ordered and everyone who already got their order on my birthday. Much love. But if you want your book, if you are looking for 7 simple steps to launch your business, if you're looking for an affordable manual and activities to help you create your business plan and vision, we got your back. Go to happybirthdaytravell.com and get your book today. Thank y'all for watching. Again, this is Devon Travell, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game, and author of Launch It, 7 Steps to Launch Your Business. Make sure you go launch. Peace.